Good morning, everyone. This is Gagan Sarkaria, your high achievement business coach. Friday morning here with my team for an amazing session today on Inspired Insights with Gagan Sarkaria. I have William Chua with me from Singapore. Good morning, William.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Hi,
Busy
Armen.
month end.
Busy month end. Yes,
Yeah.
it's been a crazy, crazy dog month for all of us. But today I have Armen with me who's going to present the forecast for November month coming up. How are you, Armen?
I'm doing great, Gagan. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we've got a rock star, guys. If you are watching live or you are going to be watching us on a replay, Armen just had a national TV presentation and talked about Chinese metaphysics on the national channel there. So we are very proud of you, Armen. Congratulations. And we
Thank
can't
you.
wait for you to share what insights you're going to bring today for the month of November 2024. So with further ado, let me kickstart this session here. We are an international group of consultants. My name is Gagan Sarkaria, and I am a high achievement business coach. I've got William and Armen here from my group. We assist determined entrepreneurs achieve remarkable success, whether it is the success that you desire in relationships, in health, in career, in raising children, in business, no matter what problems you have. We try to solve that using Chinese metaphysics modalities. And today we have an amazing topic. But before we take a deeper dive in it, I would love for you to like us and subscribe to our channel. We've got a YouTube channel here. You can scan the QR code. We do live videos. We've got amazing topics that we discuss, but we also have a place to hang out. And I encourage and invite you to join us in our Telegram channel called Abundance Manifestation Channel. Here is a QR code for it. You can find us all on gagansarkaria.com, on Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. So, November 2024 monthly energy forecast by Armen Setaghyan. Here is your topic, Armen. I would love for you to take it over and take straight into the session. We are anxiously waiting for this month to be over, the clash month that we are in right now. I have to share an epic fail story that happened in this dog and a dragon clash month. I am super ready for the next energy to come in. So the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Gagan. Okay. Okay, where's my screen? Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, guys. Today I have prepared forecasting about November, and I will present you the energies, what will be happen, what we can expect from November. But first of all, let me remind you, if you still don't have your Bazi chart, please scan this QR code and add your details, your date of birth, and get your Bazi chart in order to know which animal signs do you have in your Bazi chart. Okay, let's start. So this month, from November 7 to December 7, it's going to be a wood peak month. Finally, guys, we can breathe easily because, during October, these two animal clash, like when a dragon was clashing with dog. These two energies were fighting to each other. It was very aggressive. It was very unexpected things happening in our lives. So finally, it's going to be ended. This month, according to Chinese calendar, we will start winter season. Like winter season will start in this month, and this is the month also for noble people. It's a noble for people who has yin fire and yang fire, day masters. November is the first month, as I said. of winter according to Chinese Feng Shui calendar. And also peak, as you all know, it's a sky horse. So meaning that the situation we had during October, like slow motion situation in some cases, in November, we will see a lot of movement, a lot of changes, and also a lot of dynamics. Therefore, if something slowed you down in October, there were obstacles and spokes in the wheels, it will become easier in November. In the month of the peak, the theme of the yin wood is manifested. This is the image of a freezing or already frozen flower. So from the health perspective, during this month, it is important to take care of your neck, to take care of your spine, fingers, joints, gallbladder, liver. This is important. Women and children may not feel very comfortable during this month. In general, the theme of motherhood in November will be especially actively discussed. There will be manipulations during this month, but weak, since the theme of the weak yin wood we have weak yin mood in this month. As you can see, guys, here this is Bazi chart of the month, and as you can see, we have a lot of water and a lot of wood elements. So what does it mean? When we have a lot of water and wood, it means that the month it talks about creativity. It talks about learning new things. It talks about information. By the way, let me remind you, if you want to start to learn new things, actually, if you want to learn useful things, we have good course, an amazing course, Period 9 course, which is already recorded and created by our consultants, and it's going to be very useful for you to take that course during this November period and study how can you leverage, how can you use the energies of Period 9, and how can you become successful using those energies appropriately. So as I said, the month talks about creativity. The month talks about learning new things. November, wood and water are creativity. Therefore, you may be drawn to create, build, and fantasize in some cases. More desire to do something yourself. To do something in your inner world. In November, the yin wood receives a very low chi phase, is in a low chi phase. Therefore, it can be difficult to get agreement with each other, both on the scale of personal relationships and also on the world scale as well. Mm-hmm. Here you can see the zodiac signs, which will be more sensitive during November. Let me start from Tiger. So Tiger has a combination and destruction formation with the peak. What does it mean? There will be growth opportunities. There will be productivity opportunities. There will be some opportunities related to cooperation. And by the way, this is the month when there will be unexpected changes. If you have Tiger in your Bazi chart, whether it's in year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, and hour pillar, you have this. There are opportunities for you. Okay, but in some cases, if we look from destruction perspective, it's going to be changes that you are not expected. So be aware of this as well. If you have rabbit in your Bazi chart, rabbit energy, it talks about harmony. Okay, so harmony talks about new opportunities, and by the way, during this month, it will be useful for you to do some improvements in your execution. If you have goat in your Bazi chart, this is goat also forms a harmony with pig, and it talks about new opportunities, and also it's good to improve an execution, and also it talks about to improving your skills, okay, and trying to solve some conflicts that you already have, or maybe some conflicts that you have that started during the previous month. You need to solve those conflicts during November. Let's go on. Okay, if you have snake in your Bazi chart, so snake and pig, they form a clash. Clash always a big changes, talks about big changes, but in this case, it can talk about good oral skills, and it will bring some conflicts if you don't follow the rules, the rules, and sometimes you can. It talks about offending others, so. Be cautious about this. If you have monkey in your Bazi chart, so monkey forms harm formation. What does it mean? Actually, when we talk about harm, it's an emotional and inner feeling. Sometimes there will be scared of commitment, and sometimes you don't accept help, or you will be more focused on wrong thing. Some misunderstanding can be happen between you and your surrounding people who are surrounding you. So be aware about this as well. If you have pig in your Bazi chart, so a pig with the pig forms self-punishment. So what does it mean? It means that you can do the same mistake over and over again. I will strongly advise you guys, if you have pig, don't do quick decision. Don't make quick decision during this month. Try to take advice from your friends, from your colleagues, from your family members, or if you don't have anyone to take advice, you can contact us. We can help you to solve any problem you have, and we will guide you to find the best solution in your whatever case, whatever situation you have.
Armen, I have to add something here, which is very important for people to understand that, some people believe in metaphysical modalities and they have a very open mindset. And some people are very rigid and fixed mindsets, and they don't believe in energy work or astrology or anything external influences. I'll give you a real story here. I had a fantastic employee as an executive assistant to me, and she was also an HR coordinator at one point. And she had two pigs. She had self-punishment in there. She would have emotional, she was very smart, very collected, but when, we all deal with stress differently. All of us
Yes.
do, right? But there is always stress, whether it's stress from internal emotions or your inability to solve a problem, or you have so much control, it's internal and external. I did a Bazi reading for her as a professional development aspect, and kind of charted a growth plan for her based on her chart and her skill sets that she was performing really well. And came the month right here, and she quit because of the self-punishment. It's like, when you are influenced at that level and you don't know how to manage your own self-punishment, with a pig and a pig coming in, and you don't seek advice, or you want to solve problems yourself but you can't, you make decisions that are not good for you.
Sure. Of
Right?
course.
So if anybody who's watching us, they feel that they are stuck, or they can't solve a problem, or from every angle the problems keep coming, there are ways to deal with it. One of the ways is to let the energy just go, like just be still. Sometimes by not doing something is the best solution for tackling a situation, because you're not in the right mindset, or you don't have the right skill set, or just because of our egos, sometimes, we can't solve a problem.
Of course. Moreover, Gagan, during this year, as it's a wood dragon year, and people who have dragon in their Bazi chart. So dragon also forms self-punishment. And during my consultations, when I see dragon, whether it's in month pillar, hour pillar, day pillar, or in a year pillar, I always say, guys, you have a self-punishment, and you don't make quick decisions. Just try to talk to people,
Yes.
take advice, and then make your decision. So this is important for everybody, not only for those who has peak in their Bazi chart, but also if you have dragon in your Bazi chart as well. So until February 4th, 2025, the energies are still working, and this kind of situation can happen to you as well. So be careful about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So people who has... Okay, I have already talked about this. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. So monthly forecast by day master. Guys, I hope you already have uploaded your Bazi chart and you already know your day master. So let me remind you that day master is you need to take the day pillar, and on top of the day pillar you see a symbol, and there is written your day master. It can be yang wood, yin wood, etc. So let's start from yang wood. It's a Jia wood. Especially for people of yang wood, should be especially careful during November. Why? Because there is a high chance that you can make wrong decisions. You should not trust others blindly, because there is a high chance of deception and fraud during this month. For you guys, it's important to control the flow of information, because you will get a lot of information, and it's important to put some filters to understand which information is actual, which information is right, which information is wrong. So in that case, you will somehow minimize the risk of deception and fraud. The people who have Ye Wood Day Master, this is a good month for collaboration, cooperation, and I will suggest you guys to focus on networking. Do more networking, communicate more, and through that you will find good collaboration and cooperation. Mm-hmm. Okay, Yang fire and Yin fire. For you guys, it's a month of learning, because you've got an indirect resource and direct resource energies. It's a good month to learning. It's a good month to testing what works for you well. Okay, so if you have already planned to start learning, to buy a new course in your professional field, or you want to study something specific, so this month is especially auspicious for you to start it. By the way, for Yin fire people whose day master is Yin fire, it's a good month to systemize something. Okay, if you have already created a system, or if you have already started a business, it's a good month for you to systemize. To systemize what you have already created, you can use some AI, softwares. Now it's very obvious to use AI in your business, in your daily life. So this is a small life hack from me you can use. Okay. What about Yang Earth and Yin Earth? For you guys, it's a good month for business acumen and management skills. Okay, so business acumen, management skills. This is a good month to grow in your business, to accumulate cash flow, and also it's a good month to improve and reconstruct your business model. If you already have business model, you can do that. Even if you're working, you are employee working for a company, it will be better if you suggest your management to do some minor changes in business models. Yin Earth people, it's this month you will be a person who will solve problems. Okay, because problem solving skills. Your problem solving skills will help your business, will help your company to grow. This is important part. So be more focused on this and use it. And also it's important to nurture your future potential during this month. Okay, what about yang metal and yin metal? Actually, for yang metal, it's gonna be useful and auspicious to start new services, to promote new services, and also to create new services. And also, this month is supporting you to generate new ideas, especially innovative ideas. Try to keep the balance between work and rest, because overworking, there will be so much work to do, and if you overwork, you're gonna be overwhelmed, and at the end there will be no energy to, you will spend your whole energies to try to keep the balance between work and rest, and everything will be all right during this month. Sin metal people, it's important, guys, to be visible. Show yourself, because this month, you need to present yourself, your skills, your abilities. Also, it's important to be presented in different events. Okay, if someone is inviting you to be presented in some events, it's better to go. It's better to go to do networking, to meet new people, and this is going to be helpful for you. What about yang water and yin water? For yang water, guys, it's important to build connections. And also, it's important during this month to enhance engagement. Don't be overly self-focused during this month, and be open-minded, be open to new suggestions, new cooperations. It's going to be 100% useful for you. Yin water people, embrace new perspectives during this month. It's important. And during this month, you will you will see surprising opportunities around you. So try to pick the special or the good one that you will find out there and use it immediately. I think this is all regarding our 10 gods, day masters. And guys, here you see the stars, the flying stars related to our Feng Shui. And we have several auspicious sectors during November that we can use in our favor. The auspicious sectors are northeast, north, and northwest, which are the best. You can use it. Let me remind you that yellow 5 star fly to the center. So it's better for you guys to put some remedies, okay? Some remedies in your center of your house. It can be metal element, or it can be salt water. Sometimes they put salt water as well. So choose a good date and put that metal element or salt water to minimize the impact of yellow star number 5. Okay. And okay, we reached my favorite part. This is numerology part, guys. And I would suggest you to play a small game. I call this game Let's Be Numerologist. Okay. For this forecasting, we need to take our day of birth and our month of birth, and we need to add to this a specific number of this month, number 1. So let's say the person's date of birth is 24 October 1997. We take 24, we add number 10, which is October month, and we add number 1, which is a specific number of November. Okay. We will get 35. 35, in order to get single number, we need to add 3 plus 5. Eventually we will get number 8. So number 8, it's going to be the program for this person during November 2024. So if you got number 1, okay, you calculate it, you edit numbers of your day of birth, month of birth, and edit number 1, and got a single number, which is number 1. It's a new project, okay? We call it new project period, okay? It's a good period to start new project. Get rid of old things. Finish an old project. It's a good period to start traveling as well. Even if you want to change your location, it's a good period to change your location. Don't be aggressive during this month, because sometimes people, the universe plays with you a certain game. He sent you people who will make you become aggressive. It's kind of an examination. You need to know this, and when such kind of situation will happen during this month, stay calm, don't be aggressive, and sometimes forgive people, okay? Forgive, don't show your pride. This is also important. If you got number 2, this is an examination month of your relationship with your closer people. Keep good relationship with your mother and also with women, because examination, as I said, coming to us through people. And it's also it's important to know about this and try to keep good relationship. This is important. If you got number 3, this is a month of jealousy and also misunderstandings. You will feel unappreciated during this month. We need to keep our eyes on women. Why women? Because women that surround us, we can get help, support from those women. We need to be open, and we need to be aware that during this month, the support will come through women. Also, this month is we can start new projects, because number 3 is about projects. During this month, usually women are giving birth a child, and men, they're starting new projects. It's an auspicious month. If you got number 4, you will have too much work, guys. You'll get stressed. The best solution here is to do things you really like and enjoy. What you can do, you can, for instance, during weekends, you can take a rest. You can go to spa, you can go to gym, or you can go somewhere. You can travel, take short travels, and go outside of your city. So this is going to be helpful for you. Also, try to keep balance between work and rest, because the health will be under risk, okay, during this month. If you got number 5, this is the month of rules and disciplines, okay? This is the number of traveling as well. Start a new course. It's a good, amazing month to start a new course. It's a good period to learn something new. During this month, you will feel anxiety. Also, you will feel a chaotic situation inside of you. It's a month for self-reflection as well. and don't argue with strong men, because the examination from the universe will come from strong men, the high status, the men who, not women, I'm talking about the men who are who has higher status than you. Okay, so be aware about this, and when those men come to you, be aware, don't argue with them, just compromise and let them go. If you got number 6, this is all about love, this is all about relationship. You can meet your second half during this month. Also, you can get married, give usually women give birth to a child, everything related to family. Okay, and do not change your values for the sake of someone during this period of time. It's important. This is an examination for people who got number 6 during November. Do not argue. This is not. Sometimes when there will be situations when you have to argue with someone, do not argue. This is not authentic. It's an artificial. It's an examination from universe. And do not divorce. People who usually divorce during number 6, they after the month passed, sometimes they will feel very unsatisfied because the decision they made, that was not the right decision they made. If you got number 7, it talks about war, it talks about aggression. You will feel like the whole universe is fighting against you. High chance of accidents. Nevertheless, it's a good month to start a new project. It's a good month to do quantum leap. It's a good month to changing location, buying property also. If you have already bought a property or renovated your house, your apartment, and you want to move, so it's the best month to move. Okay. And what about number 8? If you got number 8 during this month, you can feel you can have some unfair situations. Okay, if you start to search, to find justice, you won't find any justice. Don't try to find justice during this month. It's a good month for generating money. It's a good month for business. It's a good month for doing sales. It's amazing because number 8 also talks about cash. It talks about money. What about number 9? The last number is number 9. Number 9, it's a month of removing. It's a month of cleaning. It's a month of letting go. Okay, let's say in this way, the period of letting go. If you are carrying old unhealthy relationships, it's better to end it. It's better to stop it, end it, because better to get rid of it, because this is the last cycle, and after this it's gonna be you're gonna start next month. It will be for you number 1. Number 1 is always about beginning, new start, new beginning. But if you don't let go the old one, which is not working anymore for you, which is not benefiting you, next 9 months you will live the same life. Let's say in this way, the situation will be the same. There will be repetitive situations, and figures will be different, people will be different, but the situation, the cases will repeat over and over again.
My gosh, Armen, I I have these words of yours repeat in my ears like bells. Sometimes when I have realized, oh my gosh, Armen said it's a 9 cycle, right? I am in that 9 cycle for the year, and from Bazi perspective, numerology, personal numerology perspective, and also from my decade cycles and Ziwe Daoshu perspective, it's all similar messages, and the universe kind of echoing that I need to learn my lesson, right?
Bombarding you all the time.
It's literally bombarding, from multiple angles. And in certain in certain months, those messages are even higher. Okay. And I'm going through that message phase, lesson to learn kind of deal. Well, I'll tell you my personal story. What's the lesson that I have to learn? And I know the lesson I'm learning, but I have to like literally embrace it, implement it, and
Hmm.
let it go deep into me that it becomes second nature, right?
Hmm.
I'm a very system driven, process oriented person when it comes to building businesses. Okay. But my problem is that when I get emotionally attached with people, right? And I train people as their family. Like I'm talking about employees and contractors, people who come and work for me. I train them, nurture them, mentor them as if like they're my family, extended family. But they're employees, right? So sometimes uh, firing is not in my nature. So I don't let them go. If they don't perform to the level, I'll keep training them, I'll keep coaching them, okay? Because I see positivity and good potential in people. So sometimes that costs me either emotionally or financially. So I
Yeah,
have to learn to put process in place that after a certain number of following that process, the performance is not up to par. I need to let them go.
of
That,
course.
that's my lesson for for the last 9 years. I have to let people go.
Because sometimes, Gagan, when we something that is already, it's use something's getting useless over time. It can be a relationship, it can be, business, it can be anything. Like um, that's why these periods, it's these cycles. Why are they repeating all the time? Because we are a cyclic. We're living like periods, like 9 cycle periods all the time. We need to
Yeah,
pass these programs in order to get higher level.
correct.
This is the
Correct.
way. This is the system works. This is the matrix works. This is how the whole universe works. When we know the rules, the emotions, etc., it becomes more easy for us because we know which month we can what we can do. For instance, this month for me it's a number 4. So number 4 talks about a lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of responsibilities, etc. And I already know that I need to take care, first of all, for myself. I need to keep those balance between work and rest, etc. And also I know that I have a lot of things to do during this month.
Yeah.
And that's
William, what is your month number for November based upon what Armen is sharing?
Make a guess.
Um, I
The 1 to 9. Yeah, my number is 6.
oh,
oh,
it's family.
Yeah,
family. Well, the
number
extended
6.
the extended family is coming for you to take care of us.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm planning. That's why last night I warmed up with a lot of messages.
Oh my gosh, I woke up to like over 299 messages. I'm like, what are you guys? People are sleeping. Yeah, it's fun, but I will go through all the messages today.
Because Kenny was asking me what other information that we need to give to them. And I think we need to arrange all the logistic.
Yeah,
So okay, let's set up the group chat. Then I will blast them with all the logistic things that I need to tell them. Yeah, because I
logistics.
think that the transportation, the transfer of the between the hotel and
Yeah,
the so-called lodging is very important at
yeah.
an airport. So we
I'm
need to get a proper so-called good transport so that we can reach the place safe
everybody.
and sound. You see,
Yeah.
so
Oh
that's
my
our
gosh.
main aim.
Thanks to you, to Kenny, for managing the entire trip, logistics and planning and guiding us for that. I mean, gosh, I haven't even I'm not even that in that space. Like before we started our session, I said like the thought crossed 3 times that I need to cancel, right? And I'm like, I'm not canceling my trip, I'm going. But the dog month, I wanted to share this with the audience too, that the clashes and the harms and the destructions and the punishments, they are there for a reason, right? It's a perspective also. If we can change the perspective and then calm down and say, okay, I have to change. The change is forcing me to change, right? The clash is forcing me to change or have a different perspective or find a different solution, because what I've been trying to do isn't working. So what is it that would work? So I'm at that place, since yesterday, I would say that, okay, I need to just be still and let this energy be gone and let the right people show up,
Of
who
course.
who will help me solve the problem that I'm passionate about, and we will see how it goes. And I already have figured out the plan C and the plan D for it. So I'm excited about that, solutions that are popping up now because I've got my head cleared up. So thank you. I appreciate it. And this month in November, it's going to be my number 2. So the exam is going to come from the women part,
Yes. Be careful, Gaga.
Be careful, right? And it's going to come from also, and collaboration, 2 is about collaboration also.
Yes,
So
actually, November is a good month for collaboration because 11 it's number 2. If we
yeah,
add 1 plus 1, it's a 2, and
yeah, I
it's a
got
good
it in 11.
good
Yeah.
month for collaboration. But yes,
Good month for gaining some new clients and
course,
collaborating on solving their problems.
of course, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I want to talk about the retrograde Mercury as well, because starting from November 25th to December 15th, we have a situation going on in the universe, and it's called retrograde Mercury. So retrograde Mercury, what does it mean? It always shows it's a period. It's a slowdown period. Actually, retrograde Mercury is always a slowdown of processes at all levels. During this period, it's better not to start new things, new projects. They will go slowly and will not bring the expected results. It's better to finish the projects, the initiatives that you have already started. It's better to finish them, and also it's important to be careful when you are signing a contracts, having deals with papers, because sometimes you can misunderstood, or there will be some issues, okay, in papers, and it's better to check over 2 times, 3 times the agreements, the papers, before you are going to sign it. And the other important thing that I want to share with you guys, this is from my experience, and also it's written in different books as well, that during retrograde Mercury, it's not favorable to buy electronic devices. If you buy electronic devices, no matter it's a cell phone, it's a TV, it's a computer, it's a refrigerator, if it's electronic, don't buy during this period. Because if you buy it, it's gonna have some issues, and later you will have to return it. That's why.
Haven't we had those experiences? Absolutely. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did that one time, like a couple of years ago. I'm like, okay, I have to go back and return it, and then pause, and then let the period go. Uh, I even had to stop signing a contract that came in but it came in at the tail end of the retrograde,
Uh-huh.
because Mercury is all about communication. It's the planet that controls and affects communication, all sorts of communication, whether it's verbal, electronic, technology related. So, we get affected by these planets. So,
Mhm.
retrograde seasons are there, but they're also a second chance for you to improve your communication and
Of
tighten
course.
up. And, if you are signing a proposal or contract or whatever, it's a second chance for you to go back and reread the fine print.
Also, during this period, our exes are coming back. They're appearing somehow, calling, and this is the period. This is the period. I think it's because we didn't end the relationship, because there is still a connection somehow. That's why they're coming back. Or it can be old friends. It can be exes, etc. So this kind of situation usually happening during retrograde Mercury.
I have to tell you from an old friend. I have one of my best friends from school time. Like,
Mhm.
I think we were together from eighth grade till high school. And she is right now in Kuala Lumpur waiting for me. And we're going to
Mm.
see each other after 23 years.
Wow.
I am so looking forward to that too. So, yeah, it's time to socialize and have fun and create that balance that sometimes we miss creating in our lives. So, take the best advantage and the energies to your advantage. There's so much information in here. You may not be able to use all of it, but use what you can understand and have belief in and take action accordingly. And if you need help and guidance, cut your hair.
Of
Right
course.
here.
Cut your hair, guys. This is a financial activation through haircut. I know you all love it because the feedbacks are amazing. So that's why I decided during this month, during November, we have 2 dates. In November 11 and November 29. So use these dates to go to salon to do your hair. It's gonna activate your finance. And what else we have? Oh, that's it for today, Gagan.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, yes.
I love the fact that there is November 11th in there because it's like, okay, what is Armen going to tell me? When can I go for my salon, do my hair stuff before I hop on that plane? So thank God, there is a November 11th. I can book my appointments now.
I
Yes.
was looking forward for this haircut day.
Did you get your hair
Yeah.
cut on
Last month I waited until my hair was so long that I couldn't take it anymore. But just endure until the 29th of the
October,
October.
right?
I went for the haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there were
yeah,
2 dates. Yeah, I remember. I
yes,
missed
yes.
I missed both in October somehow.
Ah,
But yeah, so I'm not going to miss the 11th one for sure. We
Okay.
I know there are good sectors we can use from a feng shui perspective in November. There's always some good somewhere. You just have to find it and use it, right? There's not always negative and bad stuff. There's always sometimes the frequency or the vibration feels higher because either we are hit emotionally, financially, or health wise, right? So we can't think straight or focus. But again, meditation helps, managing your stress helps, talking to people who really have your back makes a huge difference. So, those of you who are working remotely, all the time behind a computer and don't have enough social interaction, whether it's with family or friends or colleagues, I would highly encourage you to start talking and creating that tribe. And if you still don't have enough resources, please come hang out with us in the Telegram channel. And I highly encourage everybody to book a consultation with Armen, whether it's for numerology, for your Bazi, or with William for Bazi, Feng Shui, numerology. It really doesn't matter who you work with. If you have the right mentor with you who has your back to solve your problems, it makes a huge difference, even if it's just a one liner sometimes in a telegram. And we have people who ask good questions and all sorts of questions in our telegram group. So that's what I would highly encourage people to do. If you can book a consultation, want more solutions, or we are also starting to take our consultations for the year 2025 assessment. So if that's something of your need, something of your desire, come do that. We have period 9 abundance manifestation course in the academy. How do you create your wealth and abundance in period 9? It's a beautiful course, great information in there, a self-paced course that you can take, and I encourage you to do that. We have our 2025 Achievers Guide coming up soon, so if you're not on our email list, I encourage you to get on our email list so that when it's ready, we will be publishing that, and the people who are on our email list will get the first early bird special information attached with the Achiever's Guide. Here is the QR code again. Come hang out with us. And until next time, I will tell you with clarity, courage, and confidence, you can take the right action at the right time. Remember, winners do things differently. And if you're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, it's called insanity. So stop being insane, start being more courageous and confident. And until next time, have a fantastic weekend. Wishing you all a very happy and a prosperous Diwali. And we will see you next time. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.